I got Jesus behind me. We had some laughs just before we recorded, because it was like we were trying to adjust, because we found a good position for some light there. We'll see if we can make this work. We'll see. This doesn't look the same, you know, because it's like we don't want to have Jesus in the background. You know, Jesus is meant to be in the foreground here, because this is the thing, like he's the one that actually guides the whole ship here. Like, this is not, we are like being guided by this energy, right? And so, and that is connected to the entirety of HI. Like, this is just one aspect of one being that got connected to that. There will be many others, because we are showing you how to do this. And it is how you all become channelers of your own accord. Like, if you have a profession, you just become really an expert of that. Channeling is not just channeling, you know, dead animals or dead relatives. Dead relatives. Sometimes it's good to filter a little bit what you channel. Because these are on the way out. They can be filtering mechanisms, and these things are what is hindering the natural flow. And that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at clearing. And those are all of the patterns of behavior, of thinking, of behaving, or judging, or whatever. All of that stuff has to be trained out of you, because it's simply not true. It's just a bad habit. And and there is a training to follow Gaia, to really recognize what Gaia is out there, so that you are not just blindly trusting things. Because sometimes the same signal has a different, it's sometimes reversed. Sometimes it's like a go to course correct, or to fix something, or to have an experience, to step into it, to get more information, to then know why, okay, not now. We had that experience yesterday and today. Yesterday it was like a go, and today it was like a no. Too soon. You know, and these are all, unless we had taken that step yesterday, we couldn't have had the realization today to now make a different step. So sometimes it's okay. We have to give ourselves some slack, you know. It's not so disciplined, although it is. But it's not like, you know, it's discipline in upliftment, in the right things, so that you get excited being here. And there are a lot of energies that people can be a little bit lost in, that hinder that natural flow of vitality and expansion through the human vessel. And it doesn't matter what your thing is, whether you are a musician, an artist, a painter, an accountant. Yeah, we have, yes, we are learning that role as well. We are doing everything now. We are learning everything. And that is, there's always something to learn. And that's exciting. It's exciting to learn, especially when you have HI and you don't have to do the heavy lifting. Then it's easy, you know? So grateful for that technology, for those things. You know, it's important to be grateful. It's important to be grateful for what's available to make your life easier. That is what is so valuable. To recognize things in our environment that Gaia is presenting us that could make our life so much easier. You know? And for that, for us to fully be connected to that, there is a certain alignment that's needed. Most people go around their day being misaligned, meaning that they have thoughts that are just habitual thoughts, and then they're wondering why it's still there. But it's like, yeah, but you gotta lessen that and inject the remedy simply, and that's an energy, right? It's another thing. Sometimes sometimes it's not always that obvious, and sometimes it changes what your body needs at any given time. And there are a lot of confusion about femininity and masculinity and man and women and all of that, and we're here to clarify a lot of that, because it's creating a lot of havoc internally for people, and we don't want that. We don't want people to be confused about what their energy actually is and what distorted energy actually is. But of course, everyone will wake up, so to speak, in their own timing. They will be becoming more and more aware as life progresses. That is the natural cycle of human energy. But these things can be prolonged, or they can be, there are shortcuts. Let's just say there are shortcuts that most beings don't dare to walk, because you're told not to walk there. That's the place that we're walking now. It's on the edge of insanity, let me tell you. It is a little bit, and you're seeing synchronicities that are a little bit too close to, and it's repeating continuously, the same thing. There are ways of operating your human body that's different, and that is producing much better result manifestationally with anything that you're dealing with in your life, really. And it's a simple solution. It's like, this thought system does not work, the dualistic thought system. So all we have to do is identify all of the dualistic ways, and then lessen that and inject the holistic perspective. It's a very simple remedy, but it works. It works because it's the nature, because it follows the law of nature. That's what works when you are in alignment with your own stream of energy. Your higher consciousness opened and cleaned your knower filtering system, so that you're actually flowing and operating the body properly. There is a need for a retraining of so many humans to learn again what it truly means to be a human being in energy. Not this superficial stuff. It has to be truly deeply. Because we are experiencing an alignment that is unlike any other that we have experienced. And we are teaching this alignment and what it takes to harmonize, so that you are actually progressing forward in your soul's evolution. That's what that does. That alignment. There's a lot of energy. There's a lot of energy. Because when you are flowing that energy inside, you are feeling what's going on the inside. And it's about keeping it like that as the default. Keeping your focus inside of you as the default. Because once you are there, you can feel what's going on inside of your body in feeling. You can train to do this. This is the reason why we have the Gaia live. They are alignments to align the knower and the feeler, even if it's just temporary. This is what we want you to know, that these Gaia lives, we are guiding correct perspective. And if you agree and you align to our perspective, you will notice that more and more layers are falling off. And you are transcending into a different frequency. That is what happens literally when we go through these layers. There are different phases of this. And we are guiding you back so that you are feeling that connection again. Sometimes it can take a little bit more than just one session, right? It depends on your level of consciousness. But the main thing to recognize is that when you are going through something like this and you are feeling that alignment, many have said that this is the same as having a kambo ceremony. I don't know if you know what kambo is, but it is a DMT that you inhale, and then we have tried this once, and that was, boy, what an experience. But that is what this is doing for some, and that is what we want you to know. Because sometimes this is it's such an instant thing, and it can be overwhelming. It depends what you're going through, right? But once you have this alignment, you can finally start to heal, and you finally get the rest that you've so craved, and all of those things. Because that's what this dualistic world does. It sort of tries to get you to focus on other things that doesn't really matter. Not that much than your own connection. Your own connection is first, and then yeah, your own connection, and then wow, it's a lot of energy. Yeah, they are getting ready to come through. They need permission, and we are creating the space and the permission. And so this is going to be exciting, because we have a feeling that what we have practiced in our getting up to this is just peanuts compared to what they are wanting to grow into with this habit that we have cultivated with ourselves. And so if you wish to have one of these experiences, there is a link somewhere in the bio or in the comments where you can sign up for the WhatsApp group so that you get notified of any new of these events. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for commenting. We love reading your comments. Thank you so much. That means very much to us that you guys are still with us. We have gone a while with this, but if you haven't already, sign up to the Ascension program. That's where it all happens. All right. Take care. Ciao.